The following is a presentation of the United Wrestling Network.
Hello wrestling fans and welcome to Championship Wrestling presented by Amarillo Venom. I'm Jon Roberts. In our main event, the Hollywood Heritage title is on the line as Watts is set to defend against star of the National Wrestling Alliance, Ricky Starks. Also in action, we've got a hotly anticipated 2 out of 3 Falls women's match as Heather Monroe battles Lacey Ryan. But to kick things off this week, the United Tag Team titles are on the line. The Soul Burners set to defend against Wasted Youth. Let's join Todd Kenley on the call from the Ocean View Pavilion.
Kicking things off, the United Tag Team Championships on the line. What a golden opportunity for this top young team. Wasted Youth, Sketch, Adriel Noctis, a huge opportunity under the bright lights of Milestone.
And bright lights can be tarnished too by these yellow stains on society. Kenley, absolute degenerates we're looking at right now. Get him out of the ring, that's disgusting.
And here come the champions, the Soul Burners, Taylor and Thomas Day. What a title reign they have had. And a unique matchup here, not the matchup we thought. A lot has happened on the road to Milestone. Double Platinum couldn't come to terms with their contract with Jamie Iovine and the upper class. And Berman was quite frankly booted off the card thanks to some of the actions.
Oh yeah, this is great. This is a fantastic replacement. Let's go ahead and have a great match and fill it with a bunch of social degenerates. This is insane. Where's Vermin? Where's Vermin?
I, for one, love seeing Johnny Yuma get popped and dropped by Adrian Quest in a recent interview.
I, for one, don't care what you love seeing.
Regardless, United Tag Team titles on the line. Huge opportunity for Wasted Youth against the battle-tested champs that are more centered than ever before. Here to set the stage for our opening championship contest, our own Adnan Qureshi.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the United World Tag Team Championship. Introducing first the challengers. At a combined weight of 349 pounds, Adriel Noctis and Sketch Wasted Youth. And introducing the champions. At a combined weight of 383 pounds, they are the United World Tag Team Champions, Taylor and Thomas Day, the Soul Burners.
Great way to kick off the final installment of this huge anniversary celebration of all things Championship Wrestling from Hollywood here at Milestone. Tag team titles on the line.
You think for Milestone, a show, an event so powerful, so lustrous, you know, someone like Thomas, they would shave that chest hair of his.
It's been a bit of a weapon. Abrasion can do wonders, and now we see Adriel Noctis and Sketch getting the jump on Taylor. Taylor, one of the most decorated champions in the history of this program. He's getting turned inside out early. What a start for Wasted Youth. Thomas Day off the top. He's not faring much better. Gets caught in midair.
Oh, Thomas Day now taking a lot of control over Wasted Youth, and the fans love it.
Trying to divide and conquer. Shot upstairs by Noctis. And again, a very impressive start by the upstarts. Wasted Youth taking control in this tag team title encounter. And that's not easy to do when you're in there with the champs.
Definitely not. You have tag team champions that are here. They are definitely decorated for a reason. And for them to go on the receiving end of all this definitely speaks volumes to the team they're facing. A bunch of degenerate cheaters, that's what I would say, Kennelly.
It's working out for him right now. Look out here, Sketch on the outside. Beautiful flip dive, taking down, again, both members of the Soul Burners, the reigning champions, who, had a short camp, weren't really prepared for Wasted Youth. And they're looking for the proving ground, that double knee. They're looking for the proving ground. They put a lot of teams away with this. Wise to it was Thomas Day. Makes the tag to the Swiss Army knife of championship wrestling from Hollywood. He slices, he dices, and Taylor's doing that right now.
Like a Ginsu, Kennelly, and Ryan
Swiss
Taylor. Army. Well, I'm saying like a Ginsu. I said like a Ginsu. It slices it. I hate you so much.
Delta World backbreaker, beautifully done by Taylor. Won every major title. Former television champion, heritage champion, and tag team title holder.
Ryan Taylor, you definitely you don't want to be on the other side of those strikes from Taylor. He's absolutely devastating with those
strikes.
My goodness. That's what I was talking about right there. And, the little muscle definition that Sketch does have is now gone.
It'll go through you like a hot knife through butter. Now we're seeing some of the signature double teaming by the Soul Burners, putting that arm on the dissection pan, pinning it down, but couldn't pin down Sketch for the 1-2-3.
I can't tell where Thomas Day's chest hair ends and Sketch's hair begins. It's like this one big mat. It looks like a bear died in the middle of the ring, Kennelly.
Some questions just will never be answered. Kind of like who is the question mark? We saw him in action last week.
Who was that masked man, Kennelly?
Saw that impressive display of karate.
Karate, that's what I said.
Karate. Nice knee to the midsection. That'll take some of the starch out of you. Into the cover goes Thomas Day, looking to retain the titles.
You think any of these four men know what starch is, Kennelly?
First, well, yeah, I guess it was a little dated. We've been here a decade.
Yes, you have. Do you feel old yet?
Getting there. Taking control right now is Taylor. Again, won so many titles. So dangerous. And Taylor in control. He will dismantle you in a hurry. The champs have it all going their way. Will it stay that way when we return here at Milestone?
Welcome to Dumas's brand new radio station, Big Country 95.3. We play the songs that all the rest of the country stations have forgotten about. Stars like George Strait, Reba, Brooks and Dunn, Randy Travis, and Tanya Tucker. Big Country 95.3 specializes in country songs from the 80s and 90s. And we also sneak in a country classic every now and then. It's your favorite country songs without a lot of talk. So tell all your friends about this brand new radio station, Big Country 95.3.
And now in Amarillo on 96.5.
This is important news for people who have taken Zantac or its generic ranitidine and then suffered from cancer. Zantac and generic ranitidine have been linked to cancers such as bladder cancer and kidney cancer. According to the FDA, Zantac and ranitidine contain NDMA, a known cancer-causing agent. NDMA has been linked to cancers of the bladder, kidney, colon, esophagus, liver, ovaries, pancreas, and other cancers. If you or a loved one took Zantac or ranitidine and were then diagnosed with cancer, call the lawyers at Davis & Crump right now to see if you're eligible for a cash award and medical expenses. Call the lawyers at Davis & Crump right now if you or a loved one took Zantac or generic ranitidine and were then diagnosed with bladder cancer, kidney cancer, or any of these cancers. Call now to see if you're eligible for a cash award and medical expenses. Our first consultation is free, and we don't get paid unless you get paid. Call Davis & Crump right now. Operators are standing by.
Tag team titles on the line. Champs have taken over. Here's the cover. Sketch has been isolated for some time now and not where he wants to be in this one after A lightning fast start by Wasted Youth. Weren't wasting the opportunity. Another close call there.
You know, when the match starts off hot in your favor, it's your job to make sure that you keep that momentum going. And Wasted Youth just showing their inexperience here against this tag team, these tag team champions. They are not going to be able to defeat tag team champions by dropping the balls that quickly, and that's exactly what they've done. Now falling victim for their mistakes.
Oh, yep, serving up Cintons are the champs. All you can eat Cintons. Nice one there by Taylor. Look out here, springboard, moonsault by Thomas Day, style points, but will it be enough for the win? Not yet. Great tag teams in the history of this program. Rock Nest Monsters, The Tribe, Banditos, Reno Scum. Vermin, been an extremely competitive division throughout the years. And great representatives of that tag team division as the champions have been Soul Burners.
You know who I want to win this match, Kennelly? Vermin. That's who I wanted to win this match. And now I have absolutely no dog in this fight. It's like picking between a butt crack and an armpit.
Maybe Johnny Yuma should have kept his mouth shut. Adrian Quest shut it for him recently. Rocking back, putting the flexibility of the skate park scumbag to the test is Thomas Day. Might get the win by submission here.
Your body is not meant to bend that way unless you were a complete yoga freak like these two Soul Burners. This is not a good position to be in by any means. That is wrenching so many muscular issues in your back, in your legs, in your arms, and your shoulders. You cannot withstand that pain for too long.
Has enough, though, to shrug him off. Great agility by Thomas Day, however. Dragon screw leg whip. Isolating the leg. Man, look at the fluidity of motion of Thomas Day. Impressive.
Thomas Day is definitely a very, very impressive individual. You know, you figure, bicyclists and swimmers and stuff, they shave their arms to go be faster. Imagine if Thomas Day shaved that 8 pounds of hair, off his stomach and chest. He'd be like the Flash.
Throwing the fastball was Taylor right across the plate as Sketch was isolated, nowhere to go but down. You are really fascinated with the chest hair, aren't you?
It's disgusting. It looks like he bathed in honey and rolled around on the barbershop floor.
Painting the picture.
Oh man,
look at the.
That is nasty.
Look at the shoulder joint there of Sketch.
Disgusting.
That AC joint absolutely has got to be screaming. You wanted the opportunity, he's paying for it. Now looking to hyperextend the arm as well. Yes, hard to watch.
Imagine watching it from Sketch's point of view.
No thanks. Covered now by Taylor. Again, one of the most decorated champions history of this program. Championship action coming your way later on in our main event. Watts versus Ricky Starks, stroke daddy of the National Wrestling Alliance. What a unique main event title matchup that looks to be.
An unbelievably unique main event. And for the last main event in Milestone, that is definitely going to set the standard for future events in the upcoming year, Kennelly.
Gutsy performance here by Sketch, doing anything he can to get out of harm's way. Makes the tag to a fresh Adriel Noctis, who spent a lot of time on the apron. See if it pays off. Great offense here by Noctis, drives him straight down, looking to make championship history. Etch their name in the history of the tag team division of championship wrestling from Hollywood, but couldn't do it yet.
Imagine how embarrassed the company would be to have these social degenerates as their tag team champions and wearing any sort of belts whatsoever. Can you imagine that? That's embarrassing.
Cover.
I mean, I might just, I'd probably just start cleaning house right away, and you'd be the first person I'd fire.
Well, we did have the Friendship Express at one point, Pack 3. Look at this, look at the double team. Oh my goodness, Upset City, here we go, pack your bags. No, close call, you can see the official there, Nick Bonanno, saying it was just that close.
That was very, very close, and look at the face of Noctis. Noctis couldn't believe it either. The Sketch needs to go over there and capitalize. They need to make sure they get over here and capitalize on this situation because Thomas Day is rocked. He is hurt regardless if he kicked out. That might have been the last of his energy.
Got to take advantage while Taylor is a non-factor. Double Japanese arm drag. Incredible. Taylor now checks back in. Not who you want to see. We're talking about throwing fastballs. There's the windup and the pitch.
Again, hitting with those strikes. Taylor is absolutely devastating with those strikes. Very, very, very effective.
Scissor kick on the way. There it is. Delivers. With deadly results. Noctis elevated into the uppercut, and the dreams might go up in flames here of wasted youth. Courtesy of Taylor.
Taylor's stalking his prey, as it were, and he's taking his pick. He's looking at both of them. So who should I go after? Who can I get? Who's even the legal man at this point, Kennelly?
I think he's calling for the knockout. He might have caught him there, and that would be he has gotten a knockout victory before. Oh, look at that, playing possum. Oh, I thought that was three, so close. A little page out of the history books. But now they went for it earlier, did not hit the proving ground, but they're in sync right now. There it is, proving ground knee, hit to perfection. New champs on the way. Thomas Day makes the save.
Oh my goodness, Kennelly, this is milestone, baby. One believable match we've had so far.
What a heads-up move, though, that counter into the inside cradle by Noctis. He had got knocked cold in a previous encounter. And Taylor, showing some sportsmanship there, was, asking for the official to take a look at him. They hit it once. Can they hit it twice? Can they put away Ryan Taylor? No, sir, not yet.
Ryan Taylor still has a lot of fight in him, and so does Thomas Day, who's now ascending the top rope. Not a good position for Sketch.
Ooh. Takes him up and over. Look out here. Heavy hitter. Swinging for the fences. Ocean View Pavilion knows what's up.
Looking for that Burning Man, Kennelly. This should be it.
Looking to strike that match. The balance. Here, can they hit the Burning Man and seal the deal in a successful title defense? There it is, center of the ring. Will it be enough? Indeed it is.
Here are your winners, and still United World Tag Team Champions, the Soul Burners.
Clean up your lawn and garden the smart way with a DR Chipper Shredder. Reduce leaves, garden cuttings, sticks and twigs, even big branches, to a fraction of their original volume. Call now or go online to lock in factory direct savings on the full line of DR Chipper Shredders.
For a free buyer's guide, call 1-800-475-0828. Special pricing and free shipping are now in effect. Online at drchipper.com.
We are the Dreamers.
We come in a variety of colors
and styles,
a variety of sizes.
We come in different patterns
and different materials.
We are the Dreamers.
Achieving your dream can take work.
I just wanted to do a career.
But don't give up.
Changing my life.
Don't ever give up.
Ignore the haters.
They didn't believe that I can do it, and I just proved them that I can.
Independence University.
IU is an online college.
Education online for a better life offline.
So your campus is wherever you want it to be.
Take classes when you want to take classes.
At IU, you receive the tools you need at no extra cost.
Even a brand new laptop and tablet to use in school.
You're going to keep that laptop and tablet when you graduate.
And IU's career services work really hard to help you get a job.
You've got to have dreams.
Independence University.
Education online for a better life offline.
Call 1-800-893-1653. That's 1-800-893-1653.
If something happened to you, what would happen to them? Their home, their education, their future. You need life insurance, and chances are SelectQuote can help you get it for less than $1 a day.
SelectQuote found Jacob 40, a $500,000 policy for only $19 a month. And SelectQuote found his wife Wendy, a $500,000 policy for only $17 a month.
Our secret? At SelectQuote, we aggressively comparison shop up to 10 highly rated companies to find you the company with the best rates.
We found Gary, 35, a $1 million policy for only $22 a month.
Why pay more? Give your family the security they need at a price you can afford.
Call 800-216-0389 or go to selectquote.com now and get the insurance your family needs.
At a price you can afford. Select Quote. We shop, you save.
Closed captioning provided by Big Country 95.3 and 96.5 in Amarillo.
Welcome to another edition of Championship Wrestling presented by Amarillo Venom News Central. I am Dustin Starr alongside my lovely Maria.
Each and every week, we are here to bring you the very best in professional wrestling every Saturday night at 11 p.m. right here on NewChannel10 Too.
And speaking of the very best in pro wrestling, our champions are chomping at the bit to defend their titles, especially our Heritage Champion Watts, who doesn't waste any time when he steps into the ring.
Our United TV champion Dan Joseph never backs down from a challenge either, and we know he's ready to get back to action.
Oh yeah, I'm not so sure the same can be said about our United World Tag Team Champions, Adrian Quest and Andy Brown, collectively known as Static.
Speaking of Static, their leader Ray Rosas currently holds the PP3 Cup, which means he can challenge for any championship at any time, any place.
That's right, and that's a scary thought. Stay up to date on all the latest happenings by liking us on Facebook at Championship Wrestling presented by Amarillo Venom.
Plus, stay informed with what's going on with your Amarillo Venom at govenom.com. And for great classic country music news and information, listen to Big Country 95.3 and 96.5 in Amarillo.
The following contest is a 2 out of 3 falls match. Introducing first, from Las Vegas, Nevada, Lacey Ryan.
Chance to try and be at the top of the heap when it comes to the women's division here on Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. Try and dethrone the Killer Bay, who has claimed that spot, at least in her own mind. Lacey Ryan, an incredible athlete with the tools to get it done.
That's fine. They don't call it the Killer Bay for nothing. 2 out of 3 falls, 2 straight victories, right, one after the other. Heather Monroe, this night belongs to you.
Introducing her opponent, being accompanied to the ring by Halston Body. She is the Killer Bay, Heather Monroe.
Killer Bay, Heather Monroe, set for action here at Milestone. Heather Monroe, a lot of great matchups and performances over the years here on this program, but tries to stay at the top of the heap, flanked by the self-proclaimed Prism of Excellence, Halston Body.
She is absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. You talk about class. You talk about athleticism. You talk about beauty. You talk about brains. She has it all, Kennelly. She has it all wrapped up in an awesome package. And you have Halston Body in there just to put the cherry on the ice cream. That is the definition of upper class.
Well, world-class athlete, though, is her opposition in Lacey Ryan. Should be a good one. And again, we have to remind you, this is a 2 out of 3 falls matchup. So always pivotal and important to try and get that early advantage, lock in that first fall, and take the lead, as it were. So this one, not a sprint, but a marathon. We'll see these two great competitors a chance to really prove who is the best.
When you take that first fall, Kennelly, if you take that first fall, if you get that position to be the very first victor, the idea is you have to continue to capitalize on your opponent and do not let them rest. You take the fall, you get up as soon as the next part begins, and that's exactly what Heather Monroe is going to do. I guarantee it.
Easy for you to say. Look at this, nice Japanese arm drag by Lacey Ryan, who had scored the takedown in the ground and pound previous to that. But you know, I'm picking up what you're putting down. It is a huge advantage if you can get that opening fall, and that's not lost on Lacey Ryan, who gets it. Wow, just
Here
like
is
that.
your winner of the first fall, Lacey Ryan.
What? Halfway there. Huge advantage. And what's that going to do to the psyche of the Killer Bay?
She wasn't ready, Kennelly. She wasn't ready. She wasn't ready. Restart the match. Restart the match. She wasn't ready.
Well, that's exactly what is going to happen, because we will be going on to our second fall. A little strategy session here with Halston Body. Trying to restore order here with the Killer Bay.
They definitely came up with a plan, Kennelly. That's what I saw. They came up with a plan.
Well, I will say this. The confidence seemed to return to the face of the Killer Bay. Swing and a miss. Well, now you see the plan coming to fruition. Good old-fashioned cheating. Misdirection. What a plan.
You call it
genius.
You call it cheating all you want. You want to distract somebody with a short attention span and call it cheating, that's fine. Lacey Ryan knows who her opponent is, and sure as hell is in Halston Body. She has no business going out there and striking a man who's not even in the match.
If you ask me, that's the type of plan you have if you're outgunned and outmatched.
Kennelly, this is why nobody likes you. You come up with absolute BS like this. Heather Monroe is the absolute definition of class. We've said it time and time again. She would never do something like that to Lacey Ryan.
Well, maybe that's why all my commentary partners have left over the years. All right, snap suplex.
I'm just waiting on that big break, Kennelly. Just waiting on that big break. They're going to call.
Stick with me long enough. It's bound to happen. But I'm right here at home in Championship Wrestling from Hollywood, and very happy to be so. Nice shot now as Heather Monroe is taking advantage, trying to get back in the lead, and she has to, because she's got that one fall deficit. If Heather Monroe goes down yet again here to defeat, this thing's over, and it'll be the reverse of what you prophesized, a sweep, but it would be a sweep for Lacey Ryan.
Well, she still has the chance to sweep.
You kidding me? You see that?
I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything. Neither did you. She still has the chance to sweep Kennelly. The next two falls are hers. The next two falls are hers.
Okay, yes. Which would not be a sweep. It would be 2 falls to 1, but
it would be a later sweep. It'd be like a
right. I got you. Here we go. After the backbreaker into the cover. Close call. Heather Monroe now feverishly looking to tie this thing up at 1 fall apiece.
Heather Monroe struck. You know what? Even though she lost that first fall, she's still in there. She still has that mindset to take apart Lacey Ryan. Very, very smart and cunning is she.
Shot up the middle by Lacey Ryan. Great striker as well. Training in the state of Nevada, known for fighting. First one didn't get her, second one did, into the cover. And Killer Bay seems rocked after that spinning back kick by Lacey Ryan.
We saw earlier tonight, she might just be playing possum, trying to lure in Lacey Ryan into her trap as the Killer Bay, Kennelly. And it's working effectively, obviously. Now she's on top.
Into the cover now, looking to tie it up. Can she knot it up at 1? No, not yet. Killer Bay trying to tie this matchup up. It continues right after this.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, inventor of MyPillow. Thanks to your support, you've helped make MyPillow become one of the fastest growing companies in America. Over the last 12 years, you've helped MyPillow create thousands of jobs right here in the USA.
When I got MyPillow, I'm asleep almost immediately. I stay asleep at night and I wake up more well-rested in the morning.
That's why I invented MyPillow. My patented fill adjusts to your exact individual needs and helps keep your neck supported and aligned. I'm interrupting this commercial right now to give you deep discounts, not just on my pillows, but also my mattress toppers, sheets, and so much more. For example, you can get body pillows regularly $89.99, only $29.99 with your promo code. With our 60-day money-back guarantee, you have nothing to lose. Sleep well, America!
For the best night's sleep in the whole wide world, visit mypillow.com.
This is a paid advertisement for legal services by Philip Georges. Do not stop taking prescriptions without consulting a physician.
Attention! The heartburn medication Zantac has been linked to cancer.
If you developed cancer and were a daily user of Zantac, call attorney Philip Georges and join the Wolf Pack.
If you were a daily user of the heartburn medication Zantac and were diagnosed with cancer, you may be entitled to substantial compensation.
Call 1-800-598-5857. That's 1-800-598-5857.
Health Markets compares your current plan with thousands of options nationwide from national insurance companies. With so many changes to health insurance plans, are you still sure you have the right fit?
That's why I love Health Markets, your insurance marketplace. They guarantee you won't find a lower price anywhere for the plans they offer.
Their new Fit Score instantly compares thousands of plans, both on the government exchange and off, to find the one that best fits your insurance needs. In minutes, you can find out if your current plan is the right fit, or if there's another one that can get you extra coverage or help save you money. Best of all, their service is completely free. You may even qualify for free health insurance with no monthly premiums. The Health Markets Fit Score makes it easy to find the right plan for you. For this free service, call right now.
Your insurance marketplace, Health Markets.
Call Health Markets today at 1-800-207-1241. That's 1-800-207-1241.
Keller Bay has been in control throughout the break, but was not able to secure a victory.
Not yet able to secure a victory yet. She's working on it, Kennelly.
Got Lacey Ryan in a bad way here, using her resources and surroundings. Into the cover. Grabbing the rope there was Lacey Ryan. Heads up move by her.
Heads up move. It's the easy way out is what that was, Kennelly. A real competitor would have kicked out, but no, she took the easy way out. And Heather Monroe, by the way, Heather Monroe might not have wanted to get the victory until the cameras came back on her once everybody came back from break.
Interesting analysis there. Was looking for that bad Bishinoku driver. Didn't hit it. Following in with the strike was Lacey Ryan. Back and forth seesaw matchup. But sense of urgency's got to be on the side of Heather Monroe. It might get swept if this continues. Eating a series of shots here by Lacey Ryan. Sling blade now.
Lacey Ryan's getting some few lucky shots, I'll say that. And who could blame Heather Monroe for being just a little bit rattled because of these idiots who wouldn't shut up?
Lucky shots. Are you kidding me? Lacey Ryan, again, maintaining that advantage right now. 1-0. Still eyeing that clean sweep, and you got to eye Halston Body. Look at this. Halston Body getting physical.
No, he defended himself. Self-defense is what that was. Self-defense.
Lacey went down in a heap there and now taking advantage. Lacey Ryan is completely out here. Heather Monroe looking to tie it up, and she does, but the big story here is...
Your winner of the second fall, Heather Monroe.
That nasty fall to the outside, followed by the suplex, and Monroe might be able to make it 2 quick falls here because Lacey Ryan in harm's way and big-time jeopardy here. She can't get back to a vertical base.
She smacked her head hard on that floor, Kennelly. Very, very hard. But, I guess the lesson here is don't kick somebody on the outside who's defenseless against you, and you won't get the horns.
So we're down to the third and final fall. But the real fall was on the outside by Lacey Ryan, and that was the difference maker in this matchup. Both throwing everything they've got. Oh, that one caught her in a big way. Nothing wrong with that. Big shot by Lacey Ryan, but unable to capitalize.
That's okay. Halston Body's right there to give her the motivational pep talk. There he is. Look at that. Look at that. I love Halston Body. Go ahead and give her the motivational pep talk that she needs to get back up, get into the game. Doesn't matter. Don't listen to these idiots, Heather Monroe. Do not listen to them. They are not going to sign your paycheck. Go up there and take care of business like I know you can.
Well, Monroe might have Halston Body, but Lacey Ryan has the respect of the crowd in attendance. Caught her with the knee on the way down. That might be enough to rock her to finish this thing off. 2 falls to 1. Halston Body putting his hands on the official.
Putting his hands on the... Okay,
that could have been a disqualification. What? This thing could have been over, but instead he's being sent to the back.
No, absolutely not. Do not eject that man.
Yeah, use that man cape and fly away. Boy, he's really mad if he's breaking his fan.
He's turning against his fans.
Back inside. All tied up. Who's gonna take that pivotal third and final fall? Roll through out of the fireman's carry position. A second, third, or fourth wind here for Lacey Ryan.
Oh, Heather Monroe's in trouble.
Look at the distance. Big time splash with authority into the cover. Gonna take home the victory? No. The Killer Bay finds a way.
A lot of people would have laid down for that, Kenley. They would have called it quits right there, and I wouldn't have blamed them one bit. Shows you the tenacity and the heart of Heather Monroe. Even though Halston body is no longer a factor, she's still in there, giving every single thing she can. That's why I absolutely love that woman.
Would have thought that splash would have taken the wind out of Heather Monroe's sails. Literally, it was a solid splash from the top. But Killer Bay digging down deep into this 7-year stretch. With the bridge, will Lacey Ryan tap? She's dead center in the ring here. A long way from the salvation of the ropes.
Too far away from the ropes, Kenley. Too far away from the ropes. She'll never make it in time.
Reaching out with her foot now and gets there. But punishment, the damage being done is Heather Monroe holding on to that hold well after Lacey Ryan got to the ropes. And boy, whoever wins this thing is certainly going to earn it.
Absolutely, Kenley, absolutely. And you talk about holding that move. That's very, very smart by Heather Monroe.
Counter inside cradle. Might come down to fundamental wrestling between these two. Big shot upstairs by Lacey Ryan following in. And back and forth. This is a fireworks show, Andrew Jasick.
This is insane. One surprise after another. Again now, this is what Milestone is all about. That might be it.
Bad Bishinoku driver into the cover. Gets it done.
Your winner of the third fall and the match, Heather Monroe.
Heather Monroe gets the 2-1 victory. Impressive there.
I told you. And there he is. There he is, the mastermind of it all. Yes.
Of course, Halston body out there to celebrate. Well, he played his role in the victory. He should celebrate.
Proud, very, very proud of these two. They should be proud of themselves. Kenley, when's the last time you felt that good about yourself?
Well, we'll see who feels good after our main event coming up. The Hollywood Heritage title on the line. Watts defends against the Stroke Daddy, Ricky Starks. That coming up next.
I am joined at this time from NWA Power, the Stroke Daddy, Ricky Starks. And Ricky, in moments, you challenge Watts for the Hollywood Heritage Championship. Why are you the man to dethrone the monster?
I think you should ask your wife why I'm the man. Here's the thing. On my way here, I got a lot of text messages and a lot of emails from people saying, hey, I'm just giving you a forewarning. Watts is a monster. Be careful. But the thing is that while I respect Watts for his power and size and the fact that he is currently the Hollywood Heritage Champion, I want you to know that Stroke Daddy is known for knocking them down big or small, okay? And at the end of the day, when we're both laying down, we're all the same size. So here's what I want you to understand, Watts, the Hollywood monster, the Hollywood Heritage Champion. With great power comes a very high electricity bill. And I plan to knock your damn lights out.
Attention. If you've had a hernia surgery after 2006 and suffered from serious side effects such as infection, chronic pain, organ damage, mesh shrinkage, or mesh migration, you could be eligible for financial compensation. Call the law offices of Wright & Schulte right now at the number on your screen. Ethicon, a subsidiary of Johnson & Johnson, has withdrawn its PhysioMesh flexible composite mesh from the market. Call the law offices of Wright & Schulte immediately at the number on your screen or visit meshjustice.com now.
Are you or a loved one between the ages of 50 to 80 years old? If you are younger than 80 years old, do you receive Social Security, Disability, or Medicare? If you answered yes, you may qualify for $30,000 in funeral insurance for only pennies a day. The average funeral costs around $11,000, and Social Security only pays $255, leaving your loved ones to pay the balance. Call now to see if you qualify for $30,000 in funeral expense coverage from Senior Legacy Life. Your rate will never increase, your benefits will never decrease, and there is no medical exam, even if you have a pre-existing disease or illness. Don't be a financial burden to your family. Lock in your rate by completing an application over the phone right now. Will you qualify for funeral insurance up to $30,000 for only pennies a day? Find out for free by calling Senior Legacy Life.
Call 1-800-928-5049. That's 1-800-928-5049. 1-800-928-5049.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Diabetics understand all too well the pain of pricking your fingers. But now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you can immediately reduce your pain. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 4 or more times daily, injecting insulin 3 or more times daily, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now.
Welcome back to Championship Wrestling. And as you saw right before the break, the blossoming of a, well, not a beautiful friendship, but a heated rivalry between Heather Monroe and Lacey Ryan in that 2 out of 3 falls match. It has now led to the best of 7 series, which we'll show you in the coming weeks. But now it's time for our main event. The Hollywood Heritage title is on the line as Watts, the champion, is set to defend against a challenger from the National Wrestling Alliance, Mr. Ricky Starks.
We close out Milestone with a high-profile Heritage title matchup. And very few shine brighter under the bright lights than Absolute. The Stroke Daddy, Ricky Starks, you've seen him. He's got victories here in the Ocean View Pavilion. And certainly victories in Atlanta, Georgia on NWA Power, where he's been a perennial contender for the NWA National Championship. But can he take home the Hollywood Heritage title? He's got the opportunity in our main event.
What an exciting couple of weeks we had, Kennelly. Milestone has been absolutely off the charts amazing, and no man better to close out this event than that man right there, Ricky Starks.
And there you see the reigning, defending, dominant Hollywood Heritage Champion, Watts. You can hear what the fans think is going to happen in this main event. Watts won the title in another one of our huge signature annual events, the Red Carpet Rumble, and he has dominantly defended it ever since.
Has not lost that title yet, despite getting opponent after opponent after opponent. A very formidable contestants. Very, very, very scary at close encounters, and Watts almost lose that title, but still held on, and that is why the support of these people in Hollywood.
Title's on the line as the Stroke Daddy faces the Squash God, and here to set the stage, our own Adnan Qureshi.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Hollywood Heritage Championship. Introducing first the challenger from New Orleans, Louisiana, weighing in at 195 pounds, Absolute Ricky Starks. And introducing the champion, he is the Hollywood Heritage Champion. This is Watts.
Whole lot of respect and support in the Ocean View Pavilion for the reigning champion, Watts. Had many great moments here. Looking to make another one here at Milestone as Starks finds himself in a very hostile environment.
Very, very bad predicament is Starks in. Definitely might be a little bit different than what he's used to. Watts does not play around. That man is a beast. He is dangerous, and we are literally a bell away from sealing one of these two gentlemen's fate at Milestone.
Ricky Starks, though, has big match experience on NWA Power, had 2 consecutive victories over Aaron the Idol Stevens.
And Aaron the Idol Stevens is definitely not somebody that you should cast away either. Very, very big, very nasty, very aggressive. But of course, Watts is nothing to be played with. And and apparently Ricky Starks didn't get that memo because he is insulting Watts right here at his home turf.
Yeah, not to be played with, and Starks might find that out the hard way, courtesy of the Squash God. and the elusive Ricky Starks early on in this matchup. Sticking and moving, sound strategy when you're in there with a dominant champion, the likes of Watts. And drops Watts down to a knee in the early going. That is impressive. At least it was.
And all good things must come to an end, Kenley, but he's fighting his way out of it. He might be able to hold his own against the monster.
What a huge feather in the cap it would be for Starks if he can claim the Hollywood Heritage title. He's been on the hunt of the national championship and the National Wrestling Alliance. Trying to hang on and take the big man down. Watts now into a full mount, and this is not where you want to be. This could be over by TKO in a hurry. Referee taking a good look.
And to me, Kenley, this is definitely a little bit of back and forth. Now, Watts might be up on top right now, but Ricky Starks just keeps coming back.
Now it's Watts that's elusive. It's Watts that's making a miss.
Tit for tat indeed. And look at the look that Starks just gave Watts, and look at the look of return that Watts gave Starks. This is going to be amazing, Kenley.
Absolute Ricky Starks getting absolutely dismantled right there. Big shot by Watts, cover in the center of the ring. Tough to kick out when the big man's got the cover.
Okay, Starks looks a little bit worse for wear. He took that foot from Watts in a very, very bad way, that is for sure.
Neck vice here by Watts. Like taking the bottle cap off of a bottle in a big wide open right hand. Throwing heavy bombs is the Heritage champion, and we've seen this, a signature, that big fall-away slam, pillar to post.
And you know what that means, Kenley? That never travels alone. It always travels in pairs. This crowd knows what's coming up, and Watts is all too happy to oblige.
We'll see if the champ elects to go back for seconds. Looks like that is going to be the case, much to the chagrin of the Stroke Daddy. Trying to get out of harm's way. Not happening.
You know what? Stroke Daddy tried. He gave a vital effort trying to bite the shoulder of Watts, did every single thing he could to make sure that he got out of that predicament. Unfortunately, Watts is very much in control.
Watts in total control here. Might be the beginning of the end if he can get that choke force. He's put away so many, breaking down the hands. Was the Stroke Daddy.
Stroke Daddy now getting pummeled by Watts. That is nasty.
Watts back in control. Our main event continues right after this.
Do you use Viagra or Cialis? Have you been thinking about trying Viagra or Cialis? What if we can promise you the same results for less than $3 a pill? If you're paying $20 or more a pill for Viagra, you're getting taken to the cleaners. Our pill delivers the exact same results for less than $3. We'll do the math for you. You'll save more than $16 a pill for the same results. Want more? We'll give you 40 blue pills or 40 yellow pills for $99 and add 4 more pills free. You save more than $500. Stop overpaying for expensive prescriptions. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to know what to do next. You need to call now and get your 44 pills for just $99. Stop overpaying for Viagra. Call us anytime, day or night, and start saving big money for the exact same results. Have your credit card ready. Ordering is fast and easy, with your pills delivered to your door in a non-marked package. Call now.
This is a paid advertisement for legal services sponsored by attorney Robert Goldwater. Do not stop taking a prescribed medication without first consulting a physician.
Attention, the heartburn medication Zantac has been linked to cancer.
The FDA has called for the popular over-the-counter heartburn medication Zantac to be pulled from the market. If you were diagnosed with cancer and were a daily user of Zantac, call the Goldwater Law Firm right now. Zantac may have caused your cancer, and you may be entitled to compensation for what you've been through.
If your loved one was a daily user of the heartburn medication Zantac and were then diagnosed with cancer, call us right now. You may be entitled to substantial compensation.
If you were diagnosed with stomach, bladder, kidney, pancreatic, colon, or any type of cancer after using Zantac, call the Goldwater Law Firm. You may qualify for a cash award.
Call 1-800-650-4600. That's 1-800-650-4600. 1-800-650-4600.
Closed captioning provided by Big Country 95.3 and 96.5 in Amarillo.
We're back with more of our main event for the Hollywood Heritage Championship. Before the break, Watts tried to put this thing away with that sit-out choke power bomb, countered nicely by Starks, and Starks doing everything in his arsenal to try and get the big man down.
And it's definitely been a little bit of back and forth since then. Now Starks in a little bit of control, but it's only a matter of time before that wound above Starks' left eye gets more swelled and prevalent, and Watts is all too happy to take advantage of that. That is absolutely nasty. Watts could be very, very hurt at this point.
Watts is trying, you can see him, the champion, trying to get some feeling back in that hand. The pins and needles shooting through that arm. And Starks having no part of it. You take away that hand, you might take away the arsenal. You might take away the choke bomb.
Absolutely. A man like Watts depends on his hand to perform various moves, including that choke bomb. If you can't deliver that, and if your name is Watts, then what good are you at that point, Kennelly? Your title is very much at risk.
When I caught up with the Stroke Daddy earlier, I said, how are you going to contend with the size and strength of Watts? And he said, quite frankly, I'm gonna fight dirty. I'm gonna do whatever it takes. He used that momentum of Watts against him. Watts hit hard and heavy into that post, doing a lot of the heavy lifting, you might say, for Starks.
That's my kind of guy. You know, you have that mentality. Do whatever you can to win. Again now, especially at Milestone, especially in an event that's so incredibly important. You do every single thing you can to secure that victory, even if it means breaking the hand of Watts.
Drove the thumb of Watts right into that top turnbuckle. Again, you got to think just the shock waves of pain running through that entire arm inside of his body, and now picking up the pace with that drop kick. Do you think maybe he found, in essence, the one weakness, the Achilles heel, if you will, of the dominant champ?
Yeah, putting a little bit of kink in the chain is Starks. And this is something that we haven't really seen anybody do to Watts, at least as of recently. Watts is taking a brunt of punishment right now, and this is not the big man that we're used to seeing, Kennelly.
Getting dismantled right now by absolute Ricky Starks. Very resourceful. Question the antics if you want. Now, had that hand pinned between the post and the steps.
That is absolute, that is disgusting. That is disgusting. You could break somebody's hand so quickly with that, and I don't think Starks cares. And you know what, I don't care, honestly, I don't care for Watts very much, but I definitely don't want somebody to go in there and not be able to ever return to that ring. And that's exactly what Ricky Starks is doing to Watts right now. He's punishing him so hard, he's putting him at risk for serious injury.
Starks had mentioned, hey, we're the same size. If I get you down on the mat, if I get you horizontal, that's where he's got him right now after the missile drop kick into the cover, count of 2. Heavy pressure being maintained here by the Stroke Daddy.
Ricky Starks is absolutely impressive, and the fact that the fans are not behind him in this match is well beyond me. The man has such incredible prowess and ring knowledge going in there and taking advantage of somebody the size of Watts. You have to give him credit, Kennelly.
I give him credit for what he's doing right now, and a top wrist lock. And again, that hand has been just brutalized. Shots to the midsection here by Big Nasty. Tries to pull him in for the clothesline. Did not happen. Look at this. Springboard into the tornado DDT. Watts is back to his feet, though. No effect. Turns him inside out. Take a helicopter tour of Hollywood.
I don't think anybody was expecting that, least of all Ricky Starks, who popped up, was showing a great deal of excitement, only to turn around and meet that line. That it turned him inside out.
That big cranium of Watts kissed the canvas, but he popped right up. Playtime might be over. An angry Watts is an extremely dangerous Watts. One-handed or not.
And remember, he only needs one hand to point to that music and signify that it's all over. If Watts can capitalize on this, he may be able to put it away. This might be it, Kennelly.
Watts with the drop kick. Again, just a spectacle. The athleticism of this monster, and being on display even more so, the big man going upstairs.
If he hits this, it's over.
Nobody home for the clothesline. I think he caught that hand and wrist as well on the way down. More damage done. Are you going to go for a double leg on Watts?
No,
you might want to rethink that one.
Definitely not. Oh my goodness.
DNR, do not resuscitate. Is it going to be enough? Watts, it took him some time to get into that cover there because of the hand. He couldn't secure it.
That's the thing, and he didn't get all of that DNR. He didn't cover him well enough because of the hand. He is not all the man that he needs to be to cover up Starks. He has busted too much. He is hurting too much. Starks has put him through too much turmoil. But Watts now looking for this. You got to figure we'll test the strength of his hand right now.
Breaking down the hands with Starks there, that residual damage, that strategy coming to fruition perhaps. Oh, a spear from Starks! And he took the big man down somehow, some way, and almost put him away.
Oh,
have you ever seen anybody do that?
This is insane. I've never seen anybody treat Watts the way Starks is treating him right now, giving him a run for his money, making him doubt exactly why he came in here. He's not pointing to the music. He's not showing his cocky attitude now. Starks might be the man to slay the Giant.
Never expected to see Starks take Watts down with a spear. He just did. He had the double butterfly lock.
Oh.
Well, I don't think you're going to have enough to do this. Swing and a miss, though. The hand again. The hand caught nothing but canvas. Those wood planks there. And again, you got to think the shockwaves running through the body of the champion. At some point, it might cost him for good.
Oh, Watts now raising his hand. Look,
ooh,
and he's doing
elbows.
everything he can to not hit him with that hand. He hit him with the left hand. He hit him with the right elbow, doing every single thing he can to save whatever feeling he has left in that hand of his.
Watts had to call the audible. Maybe going to go open hand. No, caught.
Oh.
And attacking again is Starks. Starks using the body placement to do the unthinkable. To Watts. He does. Powerbomb. Center of the ring. Taste of his own medicine, but only a 2 count. Can you imagine if Stroke Daddy beat Watts with a powerbomb?
We were a fraction of a second away from seeing a brand new champion, Kennelly. This would have been the upset of all upsets, and what better place to do it than Milestone? Ricky Starks still has a chance, though. He might be able to put him away right then and now.
I mean, he is doing the unthinkable. This is going into like video game territory. It doesn't seem like reality. Short DDT, short flight, bad landing for Watts.
Look at Watts. Watts is glazed over. He doesn't know where he's at. He's rocked. He's ready. He is ready. Starks is ready to take this victory away from Watts. He is 1 second. No, what is this?
No. The question mark, you kidding me? Straight out of Monrovia? What the hell? No, now into the choke force, but Watts gonna take advantage. Watts wins.
Watts.
Here is your winner, and still Hollywood Heritage Champion, Watts!
I don't think Watts even saw the question mark there, and the question mark's been a thorn in the side of Ricky Starks in Atlanta, Georgia, now here in Hollywood. But one thing remains the same, Watts, the champion.
Whoa, Nelly, what a conclusion to Milestone as Watts successfully defends the Hollywood Heritage title against Ricky Starks. But more questions than answers for Stark, as you saw from the NWA, the question mark at ringside getting involved in the matchup. Why? Your guess is as good as mine, folks. Well, that's all the time we have for this week on the program. Next week, we kick off the PP3 Cup Tournament and the PP3 Blockbuster event right here on Championship Wrestling, presented by Amarillo Venom. Fangs up, Amarillo. We'll see you next week.
The proceeding has been a presentation of the United Wrestling Network.